Hello and welcome back to New Brunswick Boys MMA. Today we'll be doing a quick breakdown of Ben Leece versus Jake the Beast Cunningham in honor of FLA this weekend. For those of you who don't know, Ben Leece will be fighting Rob Logan in about 36 hours, so I figured let's do a little breakdown of the man's last dance before we do a little UFC breakdown for this weekend. Not a great UFC card, but hey, this should be good. FLA is looking good this weekend. Can't wait to see it. So, fight starts here in a second. We'll let Jake, rub his nose, let this happen. Fast forward. All right off the gate, Jake Cunningham comes in, swinging. Right off the gate. We all knew this was going to happen. This was prepared for. Same thing's coming here in a couple days. Well, not even a couple days, tomorrow. With Rob, he's probably going to charge you with his head down, swinging like an orc. But right away you see Jake tries to, boom, clinch up, right to the grappling. Right to the grappling. He's trying to trip there. Ben defends. Boom. Grab. Underhook. Pushed against the cage again. Ben's still on his feet, though. This is a good start. Somewhere in the crowd here, you can see me losing my shit. All right, Ben takes a couple shots there. Misses. See, a lot of those shots didn't hit clean. Jake, it looks like he's swinging there. Nothing landed clean. Ben gets Jake down. Gets on top. You can see Ben's thinking here, all right, this guy's going to try and do something. He's trying to control. You see Jake going for the leg there, trying to mess with Ben's knee. Gets his legs. Tries to get him past the guard. Not quite there. He's not taking any damage here. He's just getting control time. This is fine. Jake tries to hold him in the guard. Takes a couple shots there. And you see Jake's legs starting to bend. Still got his hooks in there, butterfly. Ben pulls him out. Still not past the butterfly hooks. It gets up. Control. Boom, knee to the head. Boom, knee. Jake trying to control. Boom, right hand. Boom. At this point, they're just brawling, right? Nothing really lands clean here. Jake's clinching, trying to control the grappling yet again. Didn't learn his lesson the first time he tried to grapple. Boom, knee to the body. Jake swings, miss. He's got Ben against the ropes here. Doesn't land. Boom, boom. Each couple going in. And as you can see here, Jake is fighting very aggressive. Now, Ben is playing this extremely smart, patient, waiting for Jake to come to him, swinging back, controlling the grappling where he can. It's very smart performance here so far by Ben. I know on paper, if you say, oh, this guy had him against the ropes, it looks bad. But in reality, being up against the fence like that, if you're playing it smart and you know how to avoid getting hit, Ben's not, he's not losing any stock there. He's not losing anything. All that's happening is Jake is trying to hold him against the fence and failing at it, and then throwing shots that are missing. Clinch again. Ben, get off me, you big bastard. Boom. Body shot from Jake. Ben throws him off. He's like, all right, I'm done with this shit. He's been starving for a week, man. He's hungry. He wants your blood, Jake. Big man likes to eat. Boom, right hand. Beautiful. Good timing on that by Leece. Jake swings, misses. A lot of swings and misses. A lot of looping hooks from Mr. Cunningham here. Mostly got arm, but still, Ben shoots for a double leg. Jake defends pretty well. Ben switches to a single. Gets him up. Down he goes. Excuse the French grab there by Cunningham. Ben gets him in his back. Falls off. Now, Ben and I have had conversations about this moment. He was thinking, shit. He knew he had to do something here. But he was calm and composed the whole time. You see, he loses mouth guard, reaches over, puts back in. Another day in the office. He's like, all right, I got my mouth guard back in. Get off me. I'm sick of this shit. Grabs Jake's leg. Uses that to get around. Gets on top. Lands some ground pound here. Trying to pass over side control. Gets it. Boom. Boom. Knee on belly. Feeds a couple shots there. Jake scrambling to try and get Ben off him. Jake gets back up. Eats a shot his way up. Boom. Boom. Ben's fighting good off the back foot here. Backpedaling and landing. Hard left hook, or hard right fucking hands. Body shot, body shot. Boom, elbow over the top. That was nice. And this is the finishing sequence coming here in a second. Now, Jake is swinging. He's gassed. He's tired. This is important to note. They were both extremely tired after this fight, but as you can see, Jake is swinging with nothing left to do. All he's going to do is try and swing. He's got a minute left in the round. He's thinking, all right, if I can keep swinging. He knows he's going to be gassed in the second, but he's trying to finish it here in the first. He's trying to get Ben out of there because he knows that's his only option. Ben is tired, but still composed to a degree here. After the fight, Ben adrenaline dumped, but that's not always, a factor. People can say, oh, well, after the fight, this guy was blah, blah, blah. But, man, when you unload everything to finish someone right at the end of the round, you're going to be gassed. You're going to be messed up. And if the fight ends there and then your adrenaline dumps because you get excited because you won. Replace back. Boom! Jump knee. Right hand over top, stumbles Jake. Head kick miss. Another knee. Body shot, body shot, body shot, body shot, body shot. Ben's got Jake here against the wall. Jake's tired. His shots are going clearly more labored than at the beginning. Ben gets with an elbow over the top. Right hand, down he goes. And Jake was out here, man. Like, they could have stopped it. But Ben proceeds to follow up with some ground pound, some elbows coming in now. Boom, that's it. Ben Leece versus the world. Do I expect to see a similar performance tomorrow night? No. What I expect to see is a far more improved version of Ben Leece, because this is a year ago, against a lesser opponent, to be honest. Rob Logan, nice guy, but man, he's in his mid-40s. He's had several knockouts and concussive blows. I don't think he's going to be able to take the shots as well as Jake could. I see this going as a first-round finish for Ben Leece tomorrow night, but this fight was also incredible. Best fight I've ever seen in FLA history, Ben Leece versus Hayden Label. But this was a beautiful finish. I was doing the snake dance. I was hyped up. I hope you guys enjoyed this little breakdown. Have yourselves a lovely day. Take care, and all the best.